What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode in my path to power. Before we get into the episode, though, if you guys are looking to purchase some MSP or PSN cards, make sure to check out thegamekeys.co.uk, or if FIFA coins are more your flavor, check out justfifacoins.com. You can use the code Japes at checkout to get yourself a 5% discount. And I was making a few changes. Remember, we're still rolling this 4-3-2-1 Serie A side, and I know it's been a little while, but I have been I'm in the process of moving. So I mentioned on Twitter that uploads might be a little bit sketchy when they are coming out, but I think I can get it kind of under wraps now that I see with the setup that I'm working with for the time being. We're going with Giuseppe Rossi. We did move Asamoah from a left mid to a left wing. He will still get full chemistry off of the other midfield links. And I came up against this guy, 4-2-3-1 Real Madrid side, basically. In fact, it's a full Real Madrid side, and a very, very nice one at that. He's just missing Ronaldo, and that's really it, I think, mainly for the players he had. But this was just one of those games on FIFA. Sometimes you kind of have these. What's Cáceres doing? 1-0, and that was like that. Perfectly sums up the way this game is going to go. I didn't do anything more than I normally would. I kept running, and Cáceres, I didn't release sprint or anything like that. Cáceres just kind of shut down. It was just kind of one of those weird moments. There I kind of took a bad angle, so I'll take responsibility for that goal. I should have assumed that Benzema was going to beat my man to the ball, and I could have gotten around in front of him, and that is 2-0 down. Pretty brutal stuff. And as you can see, I'm kind of rushing passes right here, which is not something that I really normally do. Got to the ball to Cherchi and try to get a little bit of free space. A little bit lucky here. It was an audacious chip attempt that bounces back, and Cherchi is there to nod it home. So 2-1, I'm thinking, all right, 62nd minute, there's time. I can bring this one back. And here you go again. What the keeper, just clear it. That for me is one of the most frustrating parts about the game this year. It really feels random whether or not the keeper is going to take a touch or if he's going to clear it. I thought surely he's going to clear it. You've got an on-rushing attacker, and that was another goal free for him. And you can see I had almost 60% possession. He still did have shots, but it was just one of those really, really frustrating games of FIFA where I felt, two things didn't go my way with the Cáceres thing and then with the keeper, and it really made the difference in this game and kind of changed the way the overall, playing of it would go. And you guys know that I'm kind of notorious for, I guess, rage selling my squads if I don't like something. And that game it's not that I think this squad is bad and I wish I'd kind of held on to it, but I just got so darn angry with the way that game played out that I just started selling stuff. And I did a foolish thing. And I would encourage you guys to learn from my mistake here. Do not rage sell your team without checking the prices of your players, because some of the prices will have changed. You can see with how quickly some of those players got bought now. I did not do a very good thing. I listed them for a little bit less than I probably should have, and I will have lost some coins. And I decided I'd go out and make a BPL side, and we're going to go through. This is how I'm going through and building a team, and this is not it's kind of budget building, but it's like rush building a squad. And I'm looking through left forwards, thinking, all right, who might I like? Who's in my price range? I'd love to get a player like David Silva up there. I use him on my main account in my BPL side, and you guys are probably looking at it like, I don't know, he's got like 76 pace, 78 shooting. Why are you using him in a formation that essentially runs 3 strikers? He's really, really good, and he's really, really nice to use. He also has high-low work rates, which means that he's not going to really track back. So if I'd recommend putting a player with medium-high work rates behind him. He's not going to track back at all, but he's going to really support whoever your striker is. And in some instances, he's going to be behind the defense, and he does have enough pace to get away with it, no problem. I went out and I did pick up Aiden McGeaney. I thought, yeah, 5-star skills. That's something that I could dabble with and have a bit of fun with. I saw Herrera's stats, and I thought, for a non-rare, that's actually a pretty good looking card. Let's see what his buy now. And his buy now, for the most part, 850 coins. I picked one that had more contracts than the other ones and decent fitness, and I just said, all right, I'll take him. I thought Aaron Ramsey would be great for a 3-man midfield. I thought he'd kind of be one of those. But then I started thinking about, all right, let's look at where I'm going to need to spend my coins in this side. And I thought, all right, Moussa Dembele, much better budget kind of option here. 4,100 coins, 4,300 coins buy now. We'll go ahead and pick him up. He's got great physical, great dribbling, and decent pace. And I'm expecting big things from him. I'm pretty optimistic that he could be a great player. And I thought about going out and picking up Frank Lampard. It was tempting because it's that midfield maestro kind of role that I might be missing out. And then I thought, wait a second, Japes, you kind of need a CDM here. You've got Dembele that's kind of going to be box to box, and Herrera's kind of box to box as well. It doesn't fit my 4-3-2-1 general scheme, if you will. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the video I uploaded Sunday on Division 1 squads. It gave you a rundown of kind of the way I like to go about building these teams. I went out and I picked up Alex Song, though. I think he's a really well-rounded defensive midfield player, and I thought he would bring some nice strength to the middle of the park for me. Now, I went about center backs a priority without question, and I wanted to see keeper prices as well because I thought having a decent keeper this year, and the two best that I've used from the BPL, well, I'll say the three best. The best by far I've used is Hugo Lloris. Now, I haven't used Courtois, so I can't comment on him. I haven't used Cech, so I can't comment on him either. But Lloris, and then probably Mignolet and Tim Howard are in that next tier down. I've heard some really good things about Begovic, but I haven't picked him up yet. And I did find a buy now on Mignolet that I couldn't snap up fast enough, but for just 100 coins more, I can have my very own on a buy now. And I went ahead and picked him up there. Looking on to right back, I would have preferred pick up Debussy, and I probably will go back and do that as well. He's generally, so far from the right backs I've used in the BPL, he's my favorite one. He's not the paciest like Kyle Walker, but he seems to get himself into some pretty good spots and is overall a pretty enjoyable player to use. And I thought 3,000 coins, that's just a little bit too much for my taste. And I went out and I looked for Raphael. 1,500 coins on a buy now. I'll take it. It's not the greatest price. He does have a contract that I'll have to play and probably a fitness as well. But I wanted to give the non-rare a shot and see if he's, really a decent shot. I saw Kieran Gibbs and I looked at his stats and I said, yeah, that's a player I'd like to try out as well. So I'm going to be paying a buy now of 1,100 coins for him. As far as left backs, though, you've got Gael Clichy in the BPL. Some people are going to say, yeah, Leighton Baines. I'm sure I'm missing out on a few others as well. But Clichy is hands down my favorite that I've used. I'm going to go out and I'm going to pick up Nato Manua, who is just ridiculous on this game. So fast, so strong, and decent tackling as well. Just a really, really top player. But I thought before I do that, let's go out and see what I can do. Or actually, no, I did pick him up. And I went out and picked up Jovetic as well because I wanted to give him a shot. I know he's not the paciest player in the world, but he should make for he's got some really nice stats. And with the left forward and right forward that I've picked out, I thought that he would be nice because he's got some passing ability to kind of go with it. I went up and picked up Kirches, I think is how you say his name. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. So Nua and Kirches, two players that are very, very pacey at the back. Now, whether or not they pan out and work properly, that's going to be a debate and a question for another day. Listed a few more guys up, and you can see I've kind of calmed down. So I checked the price of Higuain right there, which is just a better thing. If you lose a game and you decide you're going to rage sell your team, step away for a minute. It's just the better option. You can see we're putting everybody into the squad here. But that is where we're going to come to a close of this episode. I know it was a lot of building, but I kind of got to talk through some of my favorite BPL players that I've gotten to use on my main account as well. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. If you want to drop a like on this video to see, I packed a very cool player in a stream over the weekend before I left, and I would love to upload the reaction. So drop a like on this video. Let me know that you guys want to see that, and I will be happy to upload it later on today. So thank you guys very much for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.